Okay, so quick little note. Try to ignore the background noise because this is the only time that I had to film this and I want to get it out. Just ignore the football game happening in the background because I need to get this video up because I don't want to make anybody wait anymore. So I went on my Instagram and asked you guys what kind of video you would like to see first. I gave you guys the choice between a cosplay related video and a Q&A 1. So that is the video we are doing today. I'm going to be pulling questions from both the posts that I put up on Instagram and my story. So we're going to start with the ones that were on my Instagram post first. First question is, how did you become so good at cosplaying? And first of all, thank you. I don't feel like I'm all that amazing at cosplaying, but basically I just am a perfectionist and I take my time doing everything, and I'm very obsessed with making things screen accurate. So that's why. Next question is, what's your fave anime and your favorite music? I can't really pick a favorite anime because I enjoy very thoroughly all of the ones that I have watched. Very rarely do I dislike an anime. Most of the time it's not because I dislike them, it's because I can't get through them. I'm in love with My Hero Academia right now, but who isn't? Blue Exorcist, which is another one that I just finished, I absolutely loved. So there's 2 of them. My favorite kind of music, again, I can't pick because I listen to all types. I listen to rock and rap and alternative and indie and oldies and 80s and 50s and like everything, a little bit of everything, country, a little bit of everything. So I don't know, it's just whatever I'm in the mood for. Right now though, I'm listening a lot to Panic at the Disco because I'm gonna be going to the concert in February, so I'm so excited. So I've been binging like all of their albums, pretty much the entire discography. Next question is, what is your favorite food? And my favorite food, hands down, would have to be ramen. There, straightforward answer. Next question is, what's been your greatest accomplishment of this year and what are you striving for in 2019? My greatest accomplishment for this year, I actually can't talk about yet because it hasn't come out. It's going to be coming out towards the middle of this month, which is January. So hopefully as soon as that comes out, I'm able to tell you guys what my greatest accomplishment has been. Another great accomplishment might be that I'm finally striving towards my goal of becoming an actress. I started school and I have an agent, a commercial agent, and now am trying to get a TV and film agent. But yeah, what I'm striving for in 2019, I'm going to be connecting this with the next question, which was, what's your New Year's resolution? My New Year's resolution and what I'm striving for in 2019 is I want to follow through with all of the goals that I set for myself. This last year, I had a bit of a problem setting goals for myself and not exactly working out the steps on how to get there. That led to me being discouraged because of all the roadblocks that I was hitting that I didn't really think about when I set these goals for myself, and it made me stop pursuing them. And so I had a lot of unfinished goals, and I want to eliminate that within this year. This YouTube channel is going to be a direct result of that because I wanted to start a YouTube channel this last year and I didn't because of it being too hard or not having the equipment or not being able to afford like an editing software, lights and that sort of thing. And I thought, you know what, everybody starts somewhere. No one's really gonna get mad at me if my video quality isn't amazing, so you just gotta do it. Next question is, how did you meet your friends of Star Cosplay? I met my friends of Star Cosplay through Alyssa. I went to makeup school to become a makeup artist for film and television, and I met her there. She was auditing the very last class that I was taking in my course, and we kind of instantly clicked. Shortly after we graduated, we started doing a lot of photo shoots and makeups together, which our friends Sam and Leah of Star Cosplay were modeling for, and that's how I met them. Next question is, what's the best advice you could give to us beginning cosplayers? I don't know if I can give advice to beginning cosplayers because I'm a beginner myself. Like I said, I've only been in this for about a year. So I don't know how much I can say or that is helpful, but I guess what I would say, because I still struggle with this, is you have to be okay with making mistakes and troubleshooting them and then just doing better the next time. Because I'm so obsessed with making things screen accurate, when something doesn't look exactly how it looks on the TV show or the movie, I get very upset because it doesn't look like how it was supposed to in my head. And this goes for pretty much anybody that is in any kind of artistic hobby, if that makes sense. Like sculpting, painting, singing, you know, filmmaking, costume design, all of that stuff. It can get very hard to be proud of your work when it doesn't come out the way you pictured it. I feel like with cosplay that holds very, very true, because we're so obsessed with it being screen accurate and looking exactly like the character. So my best advice would be to kind of pull back from that and be proud of the work that you put into it, because if you take your time and you really are trying to do your best, then it is your best. I don't have time for this. Okay, had to pause because my phone died, so I couldn't read the messages off of it, so now it's charging, so I wrote them down. Next question is, what troubles came with making your first cosplay? By the way, love your account. I love you. The troubles that came with my first cosplay was troubleshooting a lot and just figuring stuff out and trying new skills, because I absolutely had no idea what I was doing when I went into cosplay. The only skill that I had that I was a little bit more familiar with was sewing, and I by no means was as familiar with it as I am now, or to the same extent. I had no idea how to do foam fabrication. I had no idea how to paint it, let alone make it look like something else. A lot of problems came with my first cosplay, but with a lot of practice and just taking my time and watching a whole lot of videos on YouTube, I got better. Next question is, what's your dream job? My dream job would be just being creative for a living. Yeah. Next question is, how do you come up with your crossover characters? The way that me and my friends come up with our crossover characters is kind of complicated. Most of the time we just take characters that we adore and love and have cosplayed before and just put them into different scenarios or different universes, different alternate realities. But yeah, that's basically it. Next question is, when's our next photo shoot? I don't know, but ALA is coming up, so if you're there, just message us. Now I'm going to be pulling all of the questions off of my story. So my first question is, what do you love most about your job? So if you don't know, I actually do makeup tutorials for Makeup Designery, which is the school that I went to for makeup, on twitter.com/makeupdesignery. What I love most about that job is that I have the opportunity to work with people that are just as, if not more, creative than I am. We're all artists working together, which is an amazing feeling. And there's just a huge sense of family and community with that company. So I would say the reason I love my job, or one of the reasons I love my job, is that I'm able to work around my family. Next question is, what's your YouTube channel? Well, if you've gotten to this video, you probably know what it is. Next question is, can you do a tutorial on how to put on lashes and eyebrows, please? I can do whatever video you want. Because right now I'm deciding that this channel is going to be primarily cosplay and makeup related videos. So if you leave a video suggestion in the comment section below and I see it, I will most likely make it. Next question is, what's your favorite look that you've done? I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to pick a favorite from one I've done on myself or one I've done on someone else. The makeup that comes to mind when I think about my favorite look that I've done is the no face makeup that I did on my friend Alyssa, which I will try to put a little picture, insert a clip somehow. But that might have been my favorite because one, the concept was really cool, and I just was really proud of how black that body paint came out. Next question is, what else do you enjoy on a daily basis aside from cosplay? I enjoy hanging out with my family, friends. I am trying to get back into reading, so that's a thing. I like to draw, and I paint, and I sew. I don't know. If I'm not doing cosplay, most of the time I'm just making new cosplays or watching anime. That's one. As antisocial as I am, I don't like to be in my house too much because I like to be out and feel like I'm doing things. Even if I'm just going to a coffee shop, I like to go out and hang out. That's what I like to do. Next question is, what keeps you motivated when it comes to cosplaying? Just the feeling that I get when I cosplay some of my favorite characters. I could make this such a long-winded answer, but long story short, cosplaying is my motivation to cosplay. It gives me confidence, and that's what keeps me doing it. Next question is, how did you get into cosplay and who are your inspirations for it? So I don't remember exactly how I found out about cosplaying. I think I had a friend when I was around 13 or 14 that went to Anime Expo, and I didn't know what that was at the time, but he said he was dressing up as the characters from one of his favorite shows, and I thought that was so cool. I absolutely loved Halloween, and so the idea of dressing up all the time for different conventions it just called to me. It called to me, that's what it was. My inspiration for cosplay comes directly from all of these shows and the animators and the writers that make those shows. Primarily, the very first show that I wanted to cosplay from was Studio Ghibli. I have yet to do a Studio Ghibli cosplay, but because ALA is coming up in 2 weeks, I'm going to be finally doing a Studio Ghibli cosplay, and I'm so excited because it's going to be from one of my favorite movies, which is Spirited Away. It's gonna be great. I'm just inspired by all of these animators and these artists and these writers that come up with these incredible characters that I love so dearly. Next question is, who's your favorite anime character? I can't choose a favorite anime character, mostly because from every movie and show that I've watched, I have a favorite character. And they're all very different from each other. They all have different personality traits. So I can't pick one. Right now, my favorite anime character to cosplay is Bakugo because he has this immense amount of pride and ambition and confidence. And sometimes I need a little bit of that, so I like to pretend to be him. Alright, so that is all of the questions that I got asked for this video. If you guys want to see your question in the next Q&A, please make sure that you like this video so I know to post another one, and that you put all of your questions in the comments for this video so that I can pick for them for the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am so incredibly grateful for every single one of you that likes and shares this and looks at it in general because your love and your support mean the absolute world to me. So thank you guys so much, all of you. I'm so excited to finally be doing this channel with you guys, and I'm so excited to see where it goes. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!